Hi, welcome to lessonswithtroy.com. I'm Troy Brenningmeyer. Well, today is part 3 of my Take a Break series, and we're in the key of G for a nice, fast, challenging bluegrass solo with tons of hammer-ons and pull-offs and banjo rolls and some really cool licks in there. So if you're ready, you got your tab printed out, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we get going here showing you all the licks, I just wanted to show you real quick the chord progression we're using here. And actually this chord progression can work over a common tune such as Old Home Place, and it has a real neat change in there in that it goes from the 1 chord to the 3 chord, right? Normally you have a 1, 4, and 5 chord progression, you know, G, C, and D, but here we throw a B in there. Now you could put a B7 in there too if you wanted. That'd sound nice, okay? And the form of this tune, or this chord progression, is going to be an AA-BA form, where you have two A sections, and then a B section, and then another A section at the end. So let's go over our A section here. Okay, we do a 1 chord, which is our G chord. And then you go to your 3 chord, which is B. Go to your 4 chord, which is C. And then back to your 1 chord, G. Another full measure of the 1 chord, G. G. And then our 5 chord, D. And then G. Back to B, our 3 chord, our 4 chord, which is C, back to our 1 chord, G, G, D, and G for a full measure. Okay, that's the first 2 A sections, right? And then we have our 5 chord for our B section. Right, do a full measure of that, back to our 1 chord. We go to our 2 chord, which is A, for a full measure, and then go to your 5 chord, D. Okay, now we're on our last A section. We go to G, then B, then our 4 chord, which is C, back to G, G, Okay, so some neat parts about this tune, like I said, it's going to go from the 1 chord to the 3 chord, a major 3 chord, 4, 1. Okay, and it also has a 2 chord in there over the bridge, which sounds nice. So let's go ahead and tackle all these licks and all these phrases for this solo. Okay, our first challenging phrase sounds like this. Starts on the and of beat 3, and we're basically going to cover measures 1, 2, and 3. And I've written this in 4/4 time with 16th notes with that. Okay, sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Let me play that phrase a few times, get it in your head. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's start right off in measure 1. We got a little pickup there, which sounds like this. Okay, and we start on the end of beat 3, like I said, and you're going to pinch your 4th string and 1st string together. And then hammer on from 0 to 2 on your 4th string to an open 3rd string. The whole time, each time hitting that open 1st string. I'll show you the right hand in just a second. Okay, and that kicks us off into the tune. So if you're going to count this off, it'd be 1, 2, 3. And then you're into the solo right there. So that kicks you off into the solo. And then in measure 2, we've got this. Okay, so let's try that. So you're going to slide up, hit this open 1st string, and slide up on your 3rd string from 2 to 4. Right? And then hit your open 1st string again. And then slide basically 4. Right? You're going to leave that ringing out, that 4th fret when you hit your open 1st string. Then you're going to slide from 4 down to 2, pull off to 0, all on your 3rd string. So we got just like that. And that's half that measure of measure number 2. Okay, now we get into this real chromatic lick. Sounds like this. Okay, that's slide up 2 to 3 on your 3rd string. Open 2nd string. 1 to 0 on your 2nd string. Pull off. Make sure you pull straight back. Give it a nice pop. 2 on your 3rd string. Open 2nd. And 1st fret on your 2nd. That's... So it's 2 to 3. Open 2nd. 1 to 0. 2 on your 3rd string. Open 2nd. 1st fret on your 2nd string. Okay, so that full measure, measure number 2, is... Okay, now we're ready for measure number 3, which sounds like this. Okay, nice little pull-off lick there. Start off with your open 1st string, then pull off 2 to 0. Then pull off 1 to 0 on your 2nd string, 2 to 0 on your 3rd string, 2 to 0 on your 4th string, and then slide into your 3rd fret on your 5th string there. And you're going to do a nice little forward roll there with your 3rd fret on your 5th string, open 4th string, open 1st string. Okay, so once again, it sounds like this. And that's open 1st string, pull off 2 to 0, go to your 2nd string, 1 to 0, go to your 3rd string, 2 to 0, 4th string, 2 to 0, slide into fret 3. And you don't have to slide into fret 3. I didn't have that written in the tab, but you could just go straight to fret 3 on your 5th string. Open 4th string, open 1st string. Okay, so that full phrase slowly with the pick.